short time of playing with this bow and arrow. I'm gonna give my heart away, leave it to the other girls to play. For I've been intentionally too long. Just give me a reason to love you.
Shalom, shalom, wise Salah speaking.
Give me a reason to be.
Shalom, shalom, wise Salah speaking. I'm a little tired. I was gonna leave you guys hanging, but let's get to it. Of course, if you guys have any questions, y'all can ask. Subscribe to the channel. Click the bell as well, so you know when I go live. You don't miss the video. Of course, if you do, you'll have to become a channel member to play them back. Peace and wisdom, everyone. Like I said, I'm a little tired. You guys know I wake up pretty early. I burnt myself out today. Salam, Joshua Hall. Now, I want to do this deep video. Thank you for the sound check. I was just about to ask. Now, before we can get straight to it, I'm not sure who's struggling with if the earth is flat or not. I thought I already debunked this. Like, this was one of the first things I debunked. That was like 7, 8 years ago. But let's start here to make it simple. Many of you guys, answer this for yourself. If Earth is flat or whatever shape, is Earth not a piece of a whole thing? If Earth is a piece of a whole thing or a system, then why are y'all concerned with the shape of Earth? Think on that. Earth's inside the solar system. The solar system's the whole thing. Y'all are focused on a piece of this thing. It's like somebody saying, what's the shape of the ear? Ear's attached to the head. It's the head. The point I'm making is, when you get lost in things, all logic goes out the window. Now, all you guys know that Earth is a planet in the solar system, meaning it's a piece of a whole thing. Now, of course, you guys have all the planets, the star, everything separate. It's displayed in that way, the same way in science when a frog is dissected, so that you can grasp. North, south, east, west. It's not saying the sky is split. It's just the means for grasping, meaning things are broken apart for you to grasp. Now, most of you guys should grasp. The solar system is one thing, so there is no, you get it? It don't work like that. Meaning, however you view the planet in the star, just view it as one thing, and you have it separate. Or they have it separate for whatever reason. But it's not separate. Earth ain't separate from Mars. Mars ain't separate from Jupiter, so on and so forth. It's all one thing. And so, flat is not a shape, as I always say. A shape can be flat. You can have a flat box, a flat square, or a three-dimensional one. Top of a table is flat, but that's not the shape of the table. The point I'm making is flat is not a shape. Whoever's lost on flat earth is beyond retarded. Flat's not even a shape. To say if the earth is flat or round is retarded because flat's not even a shape. So how you comparing nothing? Flat is nothing. No volume, dimension, depth, nothing. I thought I said all of this when I this didn't make sense when I first came and said this. I was talking to what's this dude lost on Chinchaz? I was talking to him. This was like so long ago. So long. You see my point? I done smoke niggas, y'all. That's what he. Man, I done smoke niggas, y'all still watching. Some of y'all watching now like, damn, that's deep. Blood, I been did this with the whole flat earth dude y'all like. I told y'all, man. Y'all lost. I already smoked everybody already. If you wondering, like, when Silas want to debate somebody, I smoked them already. I don't know how you even... Y'all missed everything. Salam, shalom. But flat's not a shape. It ain't nothing to talk about with nobody if they trying to figure out if the earth is flat and round. This is why me and Jabari had to sit down. Because I already dealt with this already. Y'all have missed everything. The point is buffering. Let me know if it's clear for you guys. Like I said, I'm a little tired, so I'm just having fun with the thing. But I've already dealt with many things y'all still lost on. May have to open up them old videos. But if anyone's lost or confused on what I'm saying, let me know. Flat is not a shape, so nothing can be flat. To say a thing is flat is to say it's nothing. If you say it's a flat disc, that's a shape. You get my point? You can't say it's flat. You'd have to say whatever shape it is regardless. Four corners does not mean a box. It means north, south, east, west. Like I said, I've already dealt with this. Some of you guys may have heard people use these things. I'm the reference. They just didn't mention me. And so, when you dig a hole and you bury your dead, that's 6 feet. That contradict flat. You get my point? If you remove all the waters, how is that flat? Again, if you move all the waters out the river, seas, and ocean, you explain to me when you're staring down thousands of feet, how is that flat? Can you see how flat brain a person got to be? To think anything is flat. That makes no sense. Try and grasp. Life is simple. Use your logic. If you know you buried your dead before, I don't even see how you could have got lost on that. Unless, what you meant, some other kind of flat? You know, flat earthers, they like Christians. They'll talk all around in circles. Earth has dimension, volume, everything that contradicts flat. Simple math. And so, Earth's not flat. Earth's not anything on its own. It's a part of a whole system. And so the focus should be what is the shape of the system. Now, I told all you guys we live inside of a body. You may say that's stupid. You was born outside of your mother's vagina, meaning you came out of vagina. You came out of her vagina from inside of her body. If what I said stupid, then your whole existence stupid, because the last time I checked, How you gonna live? How you gonna live outside of a body? If you a body, then whatever you living in must be a living organism. Otherwise, how does that work? And don't forget, you was living inside of your mother's body. You was a cell. That's the level of life beneath an organism, or lower, like smaller. So you went from a cell to an organism, meaning cells live inside of organisms. You were living inside of your father, then your mother. And this was your world. You didn't know. We speaking as a cell. A body is like how the solar system y'all live in is in comparance. Meaning a cell in comparison to you is like you in comparison to the whole star system you live in. It really ain't no difference in size comparison. The solar system that you live in, it's someone's body. Simple thing to grasp. You can get my magazine, Life Secrets Decoded. I have a whole section breaking down the solar system, the seven heavens, heaven, all using the body as reference. And so the planets are just this chakra system within the body that's aligned with the spine. Of course, the spine is the hall of the dead. This is when all the cells in your body die. Their energy goes to spinal chamber. In the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, this is the hall of Amenti, or the hall of the dead and the living. It depends on how high up in the spine you are. Of course, if you down by the coccyx, this aligns with the testicles, dead. Sperm cells down there, they dead. So, you get it? Your world is no different than that. This is why I said in the past, when people die, dead souls be like trying to run away from the sun. I don't know how to say it where y'all can take it serious. When you die, you're going to be trying to hide from the sun. The sun is Ra. He comes on his sun boat, go down to the dead, and you get it? Y'all don't understand life. Y'all live in it, but y'all don't get it. But the sun is the consciousness in the body, you know, the same way you wake up and go to sleep. So just imagine there's a light inside of you, and every time you fall asleep, it sets. Then when you wake up, it goes to the central part of the brain. You're up, it's daytime, the light shining in. You know, the eyes take in light, it sees. Brings all of that back to the brain, imagery, so on and so forth. Damn, you sipping champagne, yeah? Wasn't I supposed to call you? I'm sorry, y'all. You're doing too much. Positive stuff. You know, all my magazines, things like that, I type those things up myself. In every aspect of my business, I do it by myself, so, get it? A lot of y'all, I think y'all think I manifest these things out of thin air. Hell nah. I be working, so I'll be tired and shit. I wake up like 3 in the morning, that's when you get your best works done. And usually I take me a little nap somewhere around 9ish. But that ain't happening today. Now, he said, buddy got the glue. I don't know what that means, but my name is Mr. Silas, big baby. Called me buddy. You flirting with me, blood? Stop flirting with me, blood. I don't even play like that. That's when my voice changed and start talking like this. The blood tripping, my nigga. He tried to flirt with me. Blood tried to give me his number, like. He started lying. Yo, he passed me his number, blood. We gotta fight. Never did that, but I don't care. Like, he called me buddy. I think he wanted to have sex with me, blood. Let's get him. Let's pack him out. nigga's crazy. But I'm gonna give y'all a little tale of back in the day. Y'all like my little. I was supposed to give y'all street stories, but I be forgetting because that's all stupid. That's all stupid to me. But I'm gonna give y'all one when I'm done. Now, when the dead die, like I said, they try to duck the sun. The sun gonna bring them. Like I said, when you falling asleep outside of your knowing, when you go into your unconsciousness, you're collecting your dead within. So cells in your body, they die all day, every day. And every day you collect. Let's just say you're able to wake up every morning because you collect energy from the dead within. As above, so below. Does this make sense? Or as within, so it's the same on the outer. But life's strange, but it ain't that strange if you grasp. Meaning we live inside of a body. That body will die at some point. And then you guys will grasp judgment day. Like, the dead will be raised, the living will be raised within that body, but we're speaking dead at that point. You get my point? You die, the cells in your body die, but you know, all the energy, all the souls of these things. This is when the stars fall out the sky. Of course, you know, the brain cells start breaking down. So all the stars in the sky fall. Then God come down. This you, so you the spirit in your body. So you gonna be fucked up in the head when you realize you dead. Like, you stuck in your body. Like, shit's crazy, man. I don't want to scare anybody. Say, wait, I thought when I die, I leave my body. You like to watch YouTube a lot, so you know it's rough when you don't have truth. Like, why they lied to me? It's rough when you don't have the truth, big baby. You know, you can't properly prepare. So, who is Bastet, the cat deity in Kemet? Bastet is the opposite side of Bess. I have a post up on the community section of my channel. I think it's public, but I don't remember. But Bess has to do in Bastet, same thing. They have to do with the sacrum part of the spine. You have to remember the world is a body, so it evolves or develops. This is how heaven separates from earth. Meaning the brain, the heart, everything's in the same spot until you reach the neural tube stage. This is after the flood, after the amniotic sac stage. This is when you have like the embryo blast. It's like an arc or like a pyramid. Like a pyramid of cells floating in its fluid. And that will fill up, you know, all the rest of the cells, they will become, you know, the placenta and, what's that called? I forgot. But as that arc of cells, this is all in my magazines. Just get the magazines with the images and everything. Makes it crystal clear for you. I think it's Solace Knowledge. I forget. I got like 11 now, so I don't remember. Thank you guys for the give backs. Somebody named Cyril Spiral keeps giving back to me every second. Salam, shalom. Thank you, brother. I thought you was that guy that was still in my moves. If that's you, let me know. Because you can't pay out of an ass whooping. I'm old school. Thank you. Sleep. Sleep! If you young, make sure you scream that at people when you have fights. Hit them. Sleep! Sleep! Make they mind. You don't want to sleep. You keep hitting me. Stop! I'm just playing. But whoever that is, man, you can just... I don't understand what y'all be doing, but just thank you. Now, where was that? Oh, when the body that we lives in, which is our solar system, of course, you have a bunch of solar systems up there. So the same way you have a bunch of organisms in this space, you know, Pandora's box. That's how life works. Bodies within bodies. So you have your atomic bodies within your molecular bodies. Your molecular bodies within your cellular bodies. You know, cells. Your cellular bodies or your cell bodies are within your organisms. Your organisms are within your star systems or your solar bodies. Those solar bodies being within your galactal bodies, and those galactal bodies being the cells within the universal body. So the universe is like an organism, and all the levels in between organism and universe is like the smaller level of life within the being. So you have atoms, molecules, cells, all within the manifested organism, which is the body. You have planet, or you have star system, which is like an atom. We're speaking on a higher level now. If you're lost and you say, how's a star system like an atom? Your electrons and your protons, your planets and your lights. Meaning there's more than one sun. Star system is an atom, an atomic body. But that's just to say like a body of light. Like molecule is like a body of liquid substance. Cell is like a body of yolk. Think like seminal fluid or menses substance. And then organism is clay. Star is light, but more physical light. So it's like a rock, like a diamond, you know, Lucifer. Grasp the life going from light or airs, because light ain't physical, on its way, manifesting out, becoming more and more physical, getting bigger and bigger. But the point I'm making is the star system is your atom on a higher level of life. There you go, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Now y'all are grasping. It's in the music. Hollywood, you know, the devil. Hell. Hollywood. Now, where was that? Star systems are your atoms, you know, your protons and neutrons. I mean, your protons and electrons. Of course, atoms merge, so you get molecules. Of course, star systems merge, you get constellations, substances. That's why I said spirit summoning got to do with that, as above, so below. All the spirit seals, if you look at their structure or their shape, it's the same as the constellations. I've showed you guys these things before, so y'all can grasp everything I'm saying is real. Otherwise, it wouldn't be like that. I ain't make them images up. I ain't make the shape of star systems a big bag. Now, like I said, atoms come together, you get molecules. Star systems come together, you get constellations. After that, you got your galaxies. On the smaller level, after molecule, you got your cells. And like I said, the universe is the manifested organism. And that's why the ancients have the egg with the snake around it. Sperm cell, egg cell. Life is life, however you cut it. Yeah, live in the body, like I said. The body's going to die. You don't have to question that. Y'all don't take care of it. So it's going to die faster than it normally would. Well, it's dead up. You know, like the last hour? Yeah. 1 hour on a organism level, on like a cell level or a micro level. It's a lot of time, but it ain't. So, I got a lot of time, but y'all don't. And so, Like I said, the body we live in, it will perish. And then y'all will know what Judgment Day is, when everything is flat. When the body lays down and there's no more up and down movement. It's just flat, you know, line, flat lines. Boop. That's the horn. When somebody's hooked up to that machine in the hospital, the heart is beating. Boop, 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 boop. When the heart stops, it don't go silent. It go boop. Like I said, when a person dies, then it just starts to ring internally. That's the horn. And the souls is blown out from below. There's a lot that happens in a dead body. You'll all know. All souls in life have to know. It's a deep thing. Are y'all following? Oh, y'all are. And so, like I said, the stars will fall out the sky. The consciousness within will come down. That's the sun. And then hell will be let loose. This is the hunger within your belly that you serve. That y'all like to ignore the things I teach y'all. Well, that hunger you feel is its own entity. You got microbiota in your gut. These is like bacteria and fungi. And they would eat the food, not necessarily you. They just cause you the grief to have to eat. It's the hunger. Good old Satan, the beast. Everybody in life serves the beast, period. Lest they die. Meaning if y'all don't eat, eating being, living life. And that cheeseburger was a cow. When y'all buy grass-fed beef, do y'all realize that the motherfucking cows don't eat nothing but grass? What sense does that make? When y'all go to the supermarket and y'all buy food that say organic, what sense that make? Ain't all the food in there supposed to be real food? That part, man, that's just the slogan. Organic, grass-fed. Live in Babylon. Ain't nobody concerned with what the cow ate. Gonna get that meat off that bone and get it wrapped up in that plastic and put the price on it. I got to stop believing what people say. It's called marketing. I'll be all pumping shit. I'll be a vegan. Blood. You don't have vegan products on the shelf, so shut the hell up, or at least get paid for your free promotion, because everybody else get paid when they promote people products. This is why black people broke. We mad desperate to promote shit with our mouth. Shut up. We ain't got nothing to do with food right now. We ain't got no farms and shit like that. We ain't the ones hitting up the supermarket, so just shut the hell up. I'm bothering y'all. I'm not real. I'm y'all big uncle. I'm like, what the fuck is you out here wasting our worth, nigga? All we got is our voice. We make music and shit. We run the world with music and shit like that. That's the highest paying shit in the world, so really we rich. Meaning motherfuckers need us for our voice. We popular. So then companies pay us to lie to the public. So I tell black people, shut the fuck up. Why is you promoting vegan for free, stupid? At least get a check. Like, tell a vegan product, call them. They number listed. Be like, yo, I got 50,000 subscribers, blood. I'm not a vegan. But they'll do what I say. It's just a jewel. Y'all really out here promoting shit for free that other people do to get paid to say that dumb shit. On a real. When they start telling you, I love Gucci. Blood, Gucci sent them that y'all seen Amiri send this boy all that shit before he got killed. They sent the hitters. Oh, get my bags back, blood. That was just for promotion. You think I'll give that nigga all that shit for free? Y'all don't know how much designer shit costs. That's why y'all don't get it. If I sent that nigga $80,000 worth of shit, he just stole somebody Rolls Royce. Go get that back. We know they already seen what it said. He ain't wear it yet. Y'all live it, man. Niggas in Hollywood more tough. Man, y'all stupid. All I can tell you like this, man. If you from the hood, you don't go to a higher level and think the killers ain't more higher level. Y'all think y'all tough from the bottom of the barrel. I'm from the ghetto, you don't know. You don't know, nigga, that's all you know. Niggas with suits on, they kill you, man. They just up on a higher level of tough than you. You think you the shit, you not. And so, Amiri and them killed that. Niggas start lying. Man, Amiri and Gucci killed that boy. Everybody in Hollywood know this. I could get mad numbers if I do shit like that, right? Now come on here lying. That's the truth, but what I just said is the truth, but you get my point? The life costs, man. That's all I can tell y'all. The life is also exciting, but it costs. And so, hood niggas ain't got no jurisdiction in those areas. You understand? You see hood ass niggas in areas they ain't got no jurisdiction in doing crimes, then you get my point? You from the ghetto. You got that one friend that be like, come on, let's do something, let's go. Y'all don't never want to leave the goddamn hood. So when I tell you what I just said, if you see hood ass niggas outside their jurisdiction, which is they block, they don't leave it. You don't have to question that. If you come from the hood, you probably was the one that was like, can we do something today? Can we go like downtown or something? They ain't going block unless they hired to do something to go. Other than that, they not going for no reason. And so, but we off that. Now, where was that? Judgment Day. The microbiota in your gut. This is the hunger, like I said. And when y'all die, the hunger gonna be released. That's the beast. And all those microbiota of the gut, they freed from the gut, they start eating at the liver. This is the cells and all that in the liver. They start eating up everything. This is when hell is unleashed. Then they start farting green, yellow acid. And that's what turns the body into ashes and dust. And this take about 100 years if a body isn't disturbed. Meaning however long it take a body to die, it's the same amount of time it take it to deteriorate fully. Life's about 100, 120 years, so is the death. Souls have to learn their lesson. Don't stay in that body for 120 years. Coming and going, like Theok. Like good old Satan. Where you cometh from, Satan? This is when God called the angels, and Satan came too. And what did he say? I'm going to and from in the earth. Earth is the body, the egg cell. The egg cell is the body in its first state, before it evolves into one. That's earth. It's made out of the menses, menses. That's soil for men, for planting men. Soil. Unconscious mind that y'all have, same soil. If you're lost, your awareness plants into there every night, it blossoms out. You're like, I'm awake, I need some coffee. Hell, you need coffee for? You just woke up. Coffee helped to keep you up. Why you need it? You just got up. You should be up already. It's not my business. Where was I? Oh, Judgment Day. Body lives about 100 years, and it takes about that long to go. And this gives the soul a time to ripen. Ripen is mature. Y'all are not mature. I think the earth is flat and all this dumb stuff. And having come to terms that y'all are stuck in the day, y'all go to sleep, wake up, come back to the same place. don't see anything wrong with broken lights, flickering lights. This is you, flickering on and off. You don't see anything wrong with that. You say, no, Silas, that's how life works. Oh, I thought lights are supposed to be on all the time. You say, no. He's supposed to go out. How we gonna get some more energy? I don't know what y'all think. But y'all are broken lights. When you go unconscious and then wake back up, that's what that means. Your lamp is broke. That's your soul. You want me to prove it to you? You awake right now, right? That means you can see and you have all of your awareness or your senses, right? You go into dream. This is another state of your mind. You have awareness, senses. You go in unconscious. This is the third state of your being. There's nothing, there's blank. Like that. 3 states of the mind, 3 states of awareness, 1 blank. So it's like I said, your broken light. You have to fix the broken light part. There's not supposed to be any darkness, but there is because you're dark in your ways. It's really, you have to grasp. And so all has to transcend their unconscious mind. But y'all think life is about something else, you know? Eating God or something like that. That's what Christians believe in. The Passover. This is a feast day where they eat lambs. Your God is a lamb. Before that, he was a turtle. And before that, he was a squirrel. If you read up in Norse mythology, pull up in Norse, map of the world according to Norse mythology, and look really close. You know, next to heaven, you're going to see a squirrel. Say, who's the squirrel god in Norse? That's the squirrel you're going to see? My scholarship is too deep. But like I said, back in the old times, before God was a sheep, a lamb, he was a squirrel. Before that, he was a turtle. And before that, he was an ant. And before that, he was a tree. It's all made up shit. But this is what man does. So, he doesn't know he has to transcend his darkness, which is his unconscious mind. It's like being at the casino and rolling that thing. You got to get all awake. If you don't, then you're going to have all black. Y'all have 2 awakes in 1 knot. Physical awake, dream awake, and then unconscious. Y'all have 2 awakes in 1 knot. When y'all die, the physical body or physical awake, it's going to be gone. You're going to have 2 unconscious and 1 awake. See? 2 unconscious, 1 awake. Fucked. Meaning you're losing the wake. Then the spirit gonna eventually evaporate. Then you're gonna have all black. This is what life is. Transcending darkness. Man don't pay attention to the rising setting sun, so he don't grasp nothing. You know, all praises to the horizon. Peace and wisdom. So he doesn't understand, you know. Light. Light is seen. That's what true light is. The light y'all know is just light. Like what seeing looks like, I guess. In the beginning there was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And the same was in the beginning with the Word. Say, who the same? The witness. For something to be, it have to be a witness there, or it ain't real. So if in the beginning was a word, and this word was God, there have to be another word there to witness it, or it ain't real. That's why I say in the same was in the beginning with the Word. Then it said, something about light. And the same was there. It wasn't that light, but it was there to bear witness of that light. That's what the text said. It wasn't that light, but it was there to bear witness of the light. A witness. Then it said there was a man named John. He wasn't Jesus, but he was there to bear witness. See? Witness. Manifesting with the God. That part. It's talking about this got to do with you. Knowledge of self. You know? The witness manifesting with the self. Otherwise, you ain't real. Deep, right? I know sometimes I amaze myself. Then I just raise my ego. Then I don't be impressed. It's a deep thing. It's a deep thing, sorry. Now, where was I at? There we go. Thank you guys for the gift backs. If y'all have any questions, y'all can ask. I don't want to kill y'all with, you know, the realities of life. I know y'all have y'all tales. You know, whatever you believe in, I don't know how it works. But don't overlook reality, meaning you have an unconsciousness with you. Act like it's nothing, then that's on you. But you were told. That's all I'm here. It's just to tell you. Because that's what's going to be said. Like, you were told. You have to play mind games with your own self after that. You're your own judge. Every day y'all make choices and decisions. They're either honest or dishonest. You know, honorable or dishonorable decisions. So every day you're like keeping your own score so that when you die you don't have nothing to argue about. You know, I'm really a good person. No, look, every time it was time to make a decision, you made the dishonorable one on purpose. That's why I say you got to be good in your ways. If you're not good in your ways, you won't reap it. And so, emotional states is the most contagious thing in life, more than a cold. You get my point? Remember, a cold is just airs coming to y'all. An emotional state ain't no different. You get my point? I can pass my anger to you if you're open to me. Meaning, anger, sadness, envy, any negative emotional states you can think of can be passed to anybody if they're open to the person. You get it? Somebody did this to me. You like, I'll fuck with you. Who did it? You damn near crying in the voice with them. Man, shit happened to you. See? It's contagious. And then one becomes, you know, infected with negative vibrations. And this is a negative emotional state. Negative thoughts. Life is sounds merging. So, be aware of what you bring into your mind. The sounds, the words. Is the conversation positive? Or is it nagging and negative? Life simple. Same with music. You guys listen to music. This music has a content. It will either fall under negative or positive. You can play games with yourself, but it falls under what it does, and you know what that is. And so this is the vibrational pattern you're putting the soul or the spirit or the emotional self of self on. You ain't gonna just listen to tough music and not get an urge to feel and be tough. But you can play with yourself on it. You're not gonna listen to love music all day and then feel like I'm gonna stab somebody. You're gonna be like, where is my lady at? Because Jimmy's wake. Back in the day, they call a penis a Jimmy. But like I said, sounds Very important. You want to get to a place where all you're bringing in is positive sound. Because you can only give out what you bring in. You say, Constellations, I like that drill music. It's going to have you in the pokey. That's your jail. Wash your drawers or wash your body with your drawers on when you get there. That's my gift to you. A jewel. You like drill music? When you go to jail, take a shower with your drawers on. If there's people talking right outside of the bathroom when you wash your ass, don't even take a shower. Just wait. I wouldn't know. So I was told. Peace and wisdom, fifth cycle. Divine said the word was with the God and the word was God. I thought I already did explain that. Y'all are words manifested. Nothing else on the planet speaks words except for man. Monkeys, they make they sounds. Hee hee ha ha ha. Everything else speaks syllables, you know. Are just vowel sounds. Vowels is your sounds. I, E, O, oi, E, I. I have like 5 or so, how many I have. There's a bunch. But your sounds is your vowels. Then you have syllables. Ba, ah, E, A. You know, like how they talk in ancient Sumer. N, mer, ark, ark. I'm not retarded and shit. Syllable. When you're learning how to read and shit. You feel me? So this is how y'all pronounce ancient Sumerian words and ancient Egyptian words. Kind of like y'all slow. Trying to learn how to read, meaning y'all pronounce out every syllable. It's just written like that so you can pronounce it right, not so you can pronounce out every syllable. They figure you learned that in 3rd grade or something. I don't know, but it's not car. It's America. Like where you live at, America. Simple. It's not EA, it's EA. Yeah. See, it's easy. You just have to know how to pronunciate. Now, everything you see physically here is manifested sounds. Either vowels, syllables, or full word. This is the pinnacles of sound. Word. Monkeys make their little syllable sounds. Ee, hoo, hoo, whatever. Sheep, they make they sound. Bah. Man's the only thing speak word. Everything is word or their sound manifested. Flowers and plants are silent vibrations, which is sounds. The fabric and beginnings of the sound. Their vibrations manifested. You know, vibrations have beautiful pattern, color. So this is why flowers look like how they do. They manifested silence. This is vibration. Smell good. Make you feel good. The animals manifested sounds, vowels. A sheep is just a ba. You understand? A ba. That's all a sheep is. It's not what you see. It's the sound. What you see is just that sound in flesh. Man speak word, nothing else, just him. Man is a word manifested into flesh. Otherwise, he wouldn't speak word. It makes sense. Airs come before physical, meaning sound come before matter. You get it? So you say, can you explain in the beginning what's the word and the word was with God? I told y'all God is within y'all. Y'all have to overcome the hunger, the darkness. It's all simple. You're just not listening right. Now, If you guys have any questions, ask. I'm about to depart soon. Like I said, I'm quite tired. If any of you guys are suffering from high blood pressure, diabetes, high sugar, low sugar. You're suffering from high sugars and low sugars or high blood pressure. It's because you have too much carbon within you. Plants, we breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon. Plants take that carbon in and turn it into sugars. You have too much carbon within. There's qualities within your body that acts like plants and it turns excess carbon into sugars. This is how one gets, high sugar or diabetes. That's what they call it in the past, the sugars. They don't say you got diabetes, they say he got the sugars. This shit cold. And so that's how that happens. Of course, you have qualities in the body that break down your sugars. And so they start working overtime once that happens. Meaning once you have too much carbon within, that's from not getting fresh air, water. You probably drink Kool-Aid and shit. So you don't get enough water, which is the same thing as air. Water evaporate back to air. Air manifests to water. Fresh air. Fresh water, same thing. You don't drink enough water, you don't get enough fresh air. Sitting in the house or in an office space or a warehouse is not fresh air. People are farting, everyone's breathing, and it's just, you're chilling in the crib. It's wintertime, you have the windows shut. Niggas is farting. Y'all are breathing each other's fart and burps and all that shit in, not really thinking about it. You get my point? Then you got the heat running, that's more carbon. You just cooked some shit, that's more carbon. Now, do y'all open up y'all windows in the wintertime and say, we gotta get some fucking fresh air going through this shit? You've been farting all morning, Nick. Your breath stink. Your breath stink. Your fart stink. The windows were shut. Where's this air leaving and new air coming from? Nowhere. Y'all breathing each other farting shit. Flushing the toilet and all that. This is why I told y'all in the past, every morning I open the windows up. Gotta get some fresh air flowing through. Motherfuckers be stank when y'all letting off y'all essence when y'all sleep. You know you a nasty motherfucker. Let that nasty aura off you while you sleeping. Waking up all wet. All wet and sweaty. Just like a nightmare. No, you did not. You just stink. Just nasty even if you wake or sleep. I'm sorry. Carbon. If you have sugar diabetes, high or low, you need to go out in nature more. You need to do more physical activity. When you're doing physical activity, more than just sweat is coming out, but the excess carbon. You get it? And so maybe 3 times a week you go jump rope, roller skate, ride a bike, something you did as a kid, go play handball. Get one of your homegirls or your homeboys and y'all go get busy on some handball. Something. But get the physical activity going back in the body. Not working out. That's like, you need to be disturbed to have muscle. You need to have like built-in aggression and anger to pump muscle. So even if you don't, once you start pumping muscle, then you're going to build up your testosterone or your anger. So you get it? Shit's not healthy, but people do what they want. They want to look how they want. But if you come to realize your boyfriend whooping your ass and this nigga be working out a lot, that's why. as he gets dieseler, so he raises his aggression. It's the only way the muscle can be held. That's why they be like, "Rah!" Like they crazy and shit. You like, damn, blood, you can't just lift it quietly and work out mad smooth. Mm-mm. The dieseler they get, the more aggressive they get and shit. Talking mad aggressive for no reason. I did 4 burpees. Chicks too, they shit crazy, but talk to your loved one, tell them, when you be working out a lot, when you be beating me up, it's from it's from that. I ain't do nothing. Maybe they'll grasp. Otherwise, enjoy making your heart living, your internal organs hard and shriveled up. And your dick is an organ too. That's what working out do. Shrivel up the organs and make the organs, malfunction. Straining, lifting weights, you straining the shit out your heart, living all that too. Don't forget that. Your arms got veins all of them. Your heart and all that other shit inside like that too, big baby. When you catch a heart attack, just remember I told you. It's all simple. Physical activity. Stretch. Stretch. Stretch those ankles around. The sickness starting the feet and the toe. It raises itself up to the gut. This is why when people get like diabetes and sicknesses that's real bad, then they get their legs cut off. First they feet, first they toes, then they feet, then they legs, so on and so forth. Sickness starts below, so it comes from the feet. You have to take care of your feet. You have to use them. It's deep. This is all part of my way, besides stay healthy. Again, you have to know your body. You have to use your feet, because sickness is going to come there first. The gut next. Once you get to the gut, you should have been doing your thing with the feet. So stretch your ankles out, things like that. Stretch your legs and the thighs. Maybe I'll show y'all one day how I do it. But you want to stretch your inner thigh growing area. You get my point? Man and woman. Stretch your groin area, because y'all be weird. You get it? Our shit be packed in. So you gotta have a brain to know that I can't be healthy. Even when I'm asleep, my shit yoked. Shit yoked up in drawers. So you get it? Stretch. Get some fresh air. Drink more water. Balance out. You don't really need the medicines they give you. You do, because you don't do that other thing. Fresh air thing and physical activity. If you know somebody that's diabetic, you know they don't do a lot of physical activity. You know everything I just said. Meaning they don't get a lot of fresh air, a lot of water. They don't do a lot of physical activity. Like that. They don't use their legs a lot. So that's how they happen. Same with, when you're dealing with health, you're dealing with emotional states. Meaning most people think health got to do with food and diet. It got to do with the emotional state in the mind. Anger gonna raise the blood pressure. Meaning if you get angry, then your blood start boiling. Your blood pressure go up. Now you got people who stay stuck in a state of internal anger or depression. Carry it with them. They have their little moments where they blow it off, but for the most part, they in the angry state, in a bitter state. That part. Raising the shit out their blood pressure. Next thing you know, they gonna have diabetes, because first it's high blood pressure, low blood pressure, then it's high sugar, low sugar. And then the feet's getting chopped off, and so on and so forth. So you want to make sure when you eating, you moving your bowels and things like this. Most people, they work, so they hold their bowels till they get home. I ain't taking shit at work, man. That's nasty. Move your bowels. Get your life the way you can eat like the animals, and then go move your bowels. The faster you move your bowels, the better for you. Meaning the faster you get that urge to move those bowels and then you do it, the better for you. You don't want to be carrying waste around, which is what most do. You know, waste gonna attract maggots, flies, the shit y'all don't like on the outer. So the micro versions of these things, your bacterias, funguses, shit sitting around in there, that's going to attract sickness or open you up and make you prone to be. And so you want to keep the emotional state up. The way you do that is by staying appreciative. The moment you decide that you don't want to be grateful is the moment you're going to be depressed. Feel like you ain't getting did right. And so you have to control the self in the state of the mind. And y'all have hella things to be grateful for. Especially if you got a roof over your head and you eating dinner tonight. And you ain't running around butt naked. That's all your needs met. You got people that don't have their needs met right now. And so for you to be running around ungrateful in these times where niggas is straight homeless, there's somebody sleeping in their car. And if I could help them, I would. I don't know who it is, but I know we in bad times. And we in times where you gotta keep face and pretend like everything good. So this make the bad times even double. You get my point? Meaning some of y'all going through bad times right now. It's because you ungrateful, meaning your perspective. But you are going through struggles. And then you have to pretend like you ain't. So it's making it harder for you to get out of the struggle. You get my point? Having to pretend, this is a lot. If you sad, have to act like you ain't. That's a lot of work. So you get my point? Those of y'all that have y'all needs met, be grateful. If you have more than your needs met, be more grateful. Those of y'all that don't have your needs met, you know why you don't. Ungratefulness. Not cherishing the little that you did had is how that happened. You could change the state of the mind. You get my point? And say, nah, somebody did something to me, that's why. Or you can adjust the self. Everything fall on the self at the end of the day. You get my point? Because you gotta go through it. I don't want to say, but I'm gonna give y'all an example. Somebody was going through a hardship. A working hardship. They wasn't working at the moment. And I was thinking about moving to the state. So I was like, I'm thinking about moving out there, and this is a family member though. So I'm thinking about moving out there, and I'm see like how the jobs and shit looking. So they offered me to take their crib. Like I said, they wasn't working at the time. You know how that get. You're not working, shit gonna look bad. So I'll slide back to New York or whatever, because it's more money up here in New York than in other states. When I left, that person forgot that that's their apartment, not mine. You gotta pay your own bill. You know my point? They forgot their beginnings in the whole either. If I leave your place, it's yours. I'm supposed to pay your rent forever? I'm supposed to make your rental history good? Forever? You get it? It's all perspective. Now in this person's mind, they think I did them wrong by leaving. That's your house. That's your fucking apartment, not mine. How you mad at me because you don't want to pay your own shit? I got to go. You get it? This person running around with that in their mind. They think they got did wrong. In that, they gonna burn their blessings now. You got a roof over your head. You alright. You get my point? Some of y'all like that. You took on the wrong perspective. When people have hardships or things go bad for them, it's natural for us to find a reason outside of the self. In that, you fucking blaming somebody that they helping you. You get my point? And so most of y'all burning bridges with all you got left in life. Meaning the 1, 2, 3 people that been helping you your whole life. Shit, you gonna see why you only had 2, 3 people. You get my point? And so some of y'all gotta clear the mind out, clear the emotional state out. Life is life. Things gonna happen when you flip your perspective around and you get it? The person that got that mindset, you get it? It pissing me off because I'm like, hold on, I was paying your shit. That ain't my shit. I was doing you a favor. I could have just got my own thing, but you get it? I'm like, that's grimy to go get my own fucking crib and they telling me, yo, just take mine. And you get my point? It would have been best I should have just got my own. And I realized that at some point, but people deal with things how they have to get through. But y'all have to keep y'all gratitude on a 10 if you can. Meaning y'all always have things to be grateful for. I forgot to charge this thing. It's about to die. And I think I missed it too because it's all red. But this is good because I'm tired anyway. Y'all get on my nerves now. Y'all get on my nerves anyway, so. But take those jewels, apply them to yourself. Grow if you can. If not, you know. The mind state and emotional state is what makes for the life in the day. So keep them things up apart. You be good. Everybody that gave back, thank you. Salam, shalom. I'm going to come back later. I'm trying to figure out how can I do that video that I got scheduled for this evening about Antarctica and time travel. I'm trying to figure out how can I do it with the Google Maps, like the little snippet I did. I may have to do that video pre-recorded so I can do it on Google Maps and show y'all how all the places that y'all know of are not in the same time. You understand? All the places are different times manifested. And so when y'all traveling through the seas and the air, this is time traveling because the air in the seas is a portal. This is why it's called the airport and the seaport because it's a portal. Once you're in the sea or the airs, you're not in any time. You're lost in space or you're in the portal. This is why you have to have the time. This is the coordinates. 20 degrees west. 20 degrees west, 30 degrees south. You get it? Like that. That's a time. You have to know the specific time or coordinates of the place you're going in a plane or the sea. Because you can't use your eyes. There's nothing you can see. When you're deep out at sea, the sky and the sea is the same thing. You have no sense of direction. You're lost in the portal. There is no time, space, place, anywhere. If you're lost in the ocean, you're never going to find land. Unless you have the coordinates. Other than that, you're lost in space and time. Same in the air. If your coordinate system break, you dead. You're not never gonna find land. How you gonna see it? Again, when you fly up and you get to a certain altitude, you gone. Like that. Only radar could depict you. You not in no time. You're lost in space, and you get it? And it's a deep thing. And so California ain't in the same time or sky as New York. It's in a whole another day and time. You get it? And so I want to break this video down for y'all, but I haven't figured out how to use the Google Maps. Salam, shalom, wise solace.